What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of this Pinty Rifle Scope. This is a 3x9x32 rangefinder scope. So it does work long range. It's typically for hunting. But in this review, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this scope, including one thing I think you should know before buying. So this comes with a number of pieces. It has the mount here that will go onto your rifle. It has the scope itself. It has the lens covers that will work to obviously protect the different lenses that you have. This is another type of mount. I'm not 100% sure what this is for. It looks like it's a slide mount. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be just for this one. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that I haven't actually put it onto a rifle yet, so I don't have an answer to that one. Once you play around with it, I'm sure you figure this out. This is for the reticle. Something cool about this, it can actually have a green or red reticle, as you see the red and green there, which I think is pretty neat. And then lastly, this is a green dot sight as well, which is pretty darn cool. So obviously you're not going to be able to see this too well, but one of the things that's really cool about this is that they are the lens, they are very, very well protected. They actually have it so that these lenses are multi-coated, and they actually have an O-ring in them. So they have a nitrogen filling within these to actually keep them so that they're not, fogging up or having issues with the water, that sort of thing, which is pretty darn cool. So you can see here the scope, we have 3, it goes all the way up to 9 because it's basically a 9 times scope in terms of the magnification. So yes, this definitely, like I said, will work long range. Now, as cool as the scope itself is, I think this reticle is pretty cool as well. It does a lot of things as a reflex sight that I think is neat. It has 4 different reticle patterns and unlimited brightness levels. And like I said, it has the red and green settings. So this is really great for kind of the short to medium type of targets that you're looking at, and it has a really, really wide field of view as well. And one thing I forgot to mention too is that this is a Picatinny rail, which is I feel like it's a good mount to use when you are trying to mount any type of optical scope on your rifle. So I think the one thing to know about this, I just saw some complaints, people talking about it. With this, they were saying with the reticle that there was no way to actually insert a battery. This is where you insert it. It's almost like kind of hidden, because this is where you make your adjustments with the red and white, or red and green rather. And that obviously is where the battery goes. And you just kind of have to look around within this. Here's where another battery goes here. There's quite a few different places where batteries are kind of hidden. With this one, it's actually right here. So I would just say, that's one thing to know about this, is that, I just saw a few reviews of people saying oh, I couldn't figure out where to put the battery. Things like this, little things like this, just playing around with it, I think will get it to you. But overall, yeah, I like this. I'm actually really, really excited to get it mounted and see how it works. But yeah, in general, it looks great. And from what I can see, I definitely recommend it.